What's up, guys? I have a third story of my paranormal experience. And this one was brief, but I knew for a fact that it was there. And this one, unlike the other ones, were as quick as I saw it was as quick as it went. And the funny part is, with these 3 encounters that I had, again, first and last time I saw them, and it seemed like they were checking up on me, for whatever reason. So this happened when I was in elementary school. I may have been in 3rd grade when this happened. So about 8, maybe 9 years old. I don't know. And there was a time where my brother and myself, we were sleeping in my parents' room for whatever reason. During that time, it was how can I say? During that time, it wasn't an easy period. And when I mean easy period, let's just say a lot of layers had to be peeled back in order to understand what was really going on. So there was a lot of things that you knew something was wrong, but you couldn't put your finger on it. And judging how things were being handled and how people were reacting, you could tell it wasn't kosher. You can tell it was most definitely wrong. Even though you weren't supposed to know about it, something was definitely wrong. So that's during that era of that part of my childhood. I grew up knowing fully well that what was going on was not okay. It was not normal, and quite honestly wasn't appropriate for any child to know what is wrong, what is right. And at that moment in time, I knew what was wrong, yet because I was a child, no one wanted to listen. Like the whole Matilda, if you guys watched the movie Matilda, you would know, like that. But on this particular night, I remember everything was pitch black. My parents loved to sleep in total and utter darkness. Like, I mean it. Like, they would. Now, my dad does it. I don't know about my mom, but my dad would put aluminum foil on the windows so that the light wouldn't come into the room. Yeah, but that's what that was. And that room will be pitch black. No ounce of light whatsoever. Like, the only light you would ever get is if they turned on the light. Well, this night, I remember I was just lying in bed looking around this pitch black room. And yet, I don't know if my eyes had adapted well to the scenery, or if this entity wanted me to see it. But I kid you not. I remember looking up, and if you guys are familiar with the movie Darkness Falls, with the Tooth Fairy and everything, it looked like that, minus the mask. So I didn't have a mask on, but I knew it had a cloak, and it was floating above me. And the reason why I know this is because the bottom part of the cloak was like wavy, almost like wind was going through it. But the funny part was there was no wind. If there was no wind, it wasn't cold, because that's what they say, you see your breath, if there's an entity, there's something there. It wasn't cold. To be honest, it was summer. It wasn't cold. I was lying there and I saw it. And I knew for a fact by like the head, it was looking down at me. So it was like this. Couldn't make out the face, but I knew it was wearing a cloak, the hood. And again, the bottom part of the cloak was like waving around, like air was going through it. And it was looking at me, and I took one look at it. And for a brief moment, it stayed there. And then it went away. it was like, whoa, what was that? Where did that come from? Let alone how was I able to see it? Because I knew I wasn't. They say that the dark plays tricks on you. Nope. I know what I saw when I saw what I saw. What I saw was a cloaked figure. Yes, it was dark, but that wasn't me. I can come right off the bat saying, yeah, that was me, my bad. Nope, that was not me. Took one look as soon as I saw it was looking at me. And I told my dad about it. And my dad's like, why are you so full of it? Yeah, whatever. Why are you so full of it? Why are you so full of it? Huh? Why are you so full of it? Golly. Lying ain't good. Lying is bad, Why are you so full of it? Ain't nothing happened. Ain't no ghost in this house. Ain't no ghost. I didn't say it was a ghost. All I said was it was a cloaked figure in the room. And it was looking down at me. But yeah, my dad didn't believe me. And essentially I didn't tell my mom because I felt like she wasn't going to believe me either. Or probably just like, yeah, whatever. Like, yeah, whatever. Okay, fine. Go. Like I said, that moment in time, it was like, no one was listening. I can say at that moment in time, no one was listening and seemed to want to listen. Everyone seemed angry and annoyed for whatever reason. And it wasn't just in the home, it was also outside the home, people who weren't my family. So, I don't know. Maybe it was something checking up on me, going like, I'm here, I'm not going to let anything happen to you, but you're fine, don't worry. Or perhaps it was something that, again, wanted to visit me, see what it can do, and obviously I wasn't giving it what it wants, so it left. Therefore, I never saw it again. I don't know. But visitors, I would call them visitors. These 3 visitors always seem to come in the time of my distress, except for the first one. The first one, I wasn't in distress. I was more like trying to get to bed, looking around my room, whatever. But the other 2 seem to have come in a time of distress or in a time of loneliness. But I don't know. But they always came for a visit, and that was it. Never saw that one again. But yeah, that one. Never saw the face. Never saw the face of that one, just like the first one. But like that, I knew it was floating above me, and that it was looking down at me. It was weird. It was still one of those things like I often wonder, will I ever see it again? Or I was just, it did its purpose. It had to do what it had to do and go from there. I don't know. A lot of weird things have happened.